Ecofrotas is the market leader in fuel and maintenance management for fleets in Brazil. All of our solutions are carried out through a card system. It's similar to a credit card, but can only be used to pay for fuel. And instead of being just another payment solution, we decide to gather all this information and provide a lot of analysis for our customers. I'm talking about numbers. Nowadays, we have been providing our servers for over 11,000 companies in Brazil, which means around 600,000 cars. And we really believe that information is the key. With our systems, they obtain a lot of data, such as GHG emissions, and also performance, fuel prices, and a lot of others.
How can cars and transport fleets cut their emissions? Is it through, in Brazil, there's a lot of bioethanol, or is it through going to electric vehicles?
Yeah, that's a good point. We have one of the most developed ethanol industry in our country. I'm talking about nowadays more than 90% of our car sales come with flex technology, which allows us to fuel them with ethanol or a gasoline. But people nowadays, they still think only about price, only the economic issues. They don't think about the carbon emissions and all the other issues that we have around fossil fuel and also renewable fuel. And this is our aim, how we can engage all these customers, all these companies, and how they can reduce their GHG impacts.
A lot of people argue that bioethanol is not good for the environment because of the land it takes up, and going to electric vehicles is better. Are you going more towards electric? Do you find that debate is happening in Brazil?
Oh, that depends. In Brazil, we don't have this kind of issue because we have a lot of land available for sugarcane, and sugarcane it's really efficient. Talking about ethanol and ethanol production is not like other options that we have, like corn and other things around the globe. And we really have some great results about reduction emissions. We developed last year our carbon credit methodology with the VCS, in the voluntary market, and all the companies that decide to use only ethanol, more than 90% of ethanol in their vehicles, they can obtain carbon credits from all the reduction. And also nowadays we are developing a sustainable fleet program that we allows to our customers, to all these companies, a level of sustainable fleet. And the first step, we measure around 9 indicators, which we provide, like driving awareness, GHG emissions, and also costs. And we develop like a gap analysis, and we show them where they can improve, where they can reduce their impacts, talking about their fleets.
In Europe, it is an issue because there are targets on using biofuels in transport fuel, which many charities believe is actually harming the environment. How are you talking to other countries about, or other businesses in other countries about trying to reduce emissions from their transport fleets?
Yes, we had some important talkings with other companies and around the globe, and also we have some multinational companies in Brazil that are working with us, that are trying to understand all these options to reduce their impacts. I can give you some examples. We did a great job with some companies from the food sector and also pharmaceutical sector, which are using only ethanol and had reduced around more than 40% of their GHG emissions, which is great. And they took all these programs and communicate this for the other companies, for their companies around the countries, in other countries.